Hello, I am Dennis Hardy, and I am doing the picturing language assignment based off of the short story, The Warning. In my first image, I show Ronnie driving through the parking lot at the airport, and he's waving hello to the guard. I did put a smile on his face to show that he is happy to come into work, so he must love his job. In my second picture, I show Ronnie in his office at his little desk. He has placed his keys down, and I changed his face to a puzzled look because he's not sure why he's getting a letter from Mr. Burns to come and see him immediately. In my third image, I show Ronnie opening the glass doors as he's about to walk down the long hallway. So I tried to illustrate a long hallway with the size of the doors getting smaller as they go down the hall. And I did put Mr. Burns over top of that door. In my fourth picture, I show Ronnie meeting with the woman in the office as she greets him and asks, "Can I help you?" And he's holding out the letter saying, "I'm here for Mr. Burns." I did include a clock that says that the time is 9:10, and it will come to play in my next picture. In my fifth picture, I illustrated Ronnie sitting in a chair waiting for Mr. Burns. As he says he's waiting, it felt like hours. So he's starting to bite his nails, getting nervous, and he looks up and it's only been 10 minutes. In my sixth picture, I show Ronnie's face has now turned to sad because he has realized that he is not in Mr. Burns' office for good reasons. And Mr. Burns is giving him his warning for missing so much time at work. I chose these certain scenes because I wanted to be able to do certain things with my students. So this story, there's a wide range of areas that you can cover with this story. So the first, I want to do the elements of a fiction story. So I have in the setting, I have the characters, I have a potential problem and some events leading up to it. And then as an extension, I could have my students, create their own conclusions to the story or solutions for the story. Another reason I chose these specific ones because I was able to illustrate how the characters' feelings change from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. Another thing that we could use with this would be inferencing. So I could use my students' background knowledge of inferencing and try to figure out, see if we can come up with the reason why Ronnie got the warning from Mr. Burns. And then we can come up with our own conclusions as of what do we think, or we can make predictions as what we think will happen next. So whether Ronnie will get his act together and come to work on time and be fine, or if he will continue to call out and miss time and face further consequences. I did enjoy this lesson. It was rather difficult at first, but I think I was just overthinking it in my head, just trying to make it perfect, but I did enjoy it, and I will definitely pass this along to my colleagues to use with our struggling readers.